1, 2, 3.
The bigger picture. That is what you Hollywood stands for.
I push myself every single day to make
It's beyond anything else.
Hello folks, I'm Tommy NC 2010 and welcome back to another awesome episode here on Sunday. Happy Easter to everybody. And today is Sunday. Oh yes, beware. Shh, be very quiet. I'm hunting rabbits. Yeah. Shh, don't shoot the Easter bunny just yet. Collect your chocolates and then... Gotcha. He's all full of chocolate. Oh, sorry, folks. Back to the show here, folks. I have none other than the man himself, Mr. Namunata. No, wait. Oh, I had that backwards. Mr. Yomarz. Mr. Yomarz. Not even the nostalgia critic knows who he is. Mr. Yomarz. How do you say your name?
Yomarz.
Mr. Yomarz. How are you doing today? Are you happy to be here on the Tommy Talk Show?
Yeah, I'm happy to be here. I'm having a very great Easter. Very fantastic Easter. It's a lovely Easter.
Have you filled yourself with lots and lots of chocolate?
I chased down that rabbit and I kicked his ass and stole his candy.
Really? So
that may not have been the rabbit. I could be on some lists now. I'm not sure.
Yeah, just be careful you don't go running down certain rabbit holes, because honestly, if you run down a certain rabbit hole, you might find Alice in Wonderland, and that's when you might start taking those special mushrooms, and then you're just like, man, I'm seeing things, man. No, you're just hugging you're just what is it? How am I trying to put this joke here? Dude, you're just hugging your car. No, there's a monster. It's just the mailman. He has 3 heads. Dude, no more mushrooms for you.
I think that red pill was something else.
Oh, jeez. Woo. Well, crack the knuckles. Well, no cracking. Oh, yep, there it is. There's the cracking in the knuckles. So, how was your day, Mr. Yomarz? How has your day been?
Been pretty good. Just been busy, doing work besides YouTube stuff. I haven't been too involved with my YouTube channel in a little bit, just because other stuff on my plate right now. But I'm gonna get back to it. Gonna get back to the grind, making some videos, all that stuff.
Now I watched some of your videos. They're pretty cool. That you do review videos and stuff like this.
Yeah.
Video game reviews. While I was searching through your videos, I found a little Easter egg. And I was, wait a second. And I'm like, then I looked at your channel closely and I said, wait a second. I know that logo. And I'm like, are you somehow affiliated with Channel Awesome somehow, sir?
I officiated?
Yes.
I am officially affiliated with Channel Awesome. I joined the site back in 2014. Yep.
You know what I've been doing? What I have been doing since day one. I have been looking. I am smelling. I have been searching for the legend, the movie killer, the one and only, the nostalgia critic, and I have failed at every point. I have failed at every point to grab that golden nostalgia critic. And I have failed at every point and every time. And at every time he slips away, I gang the chance to get him back, and I never could grab. Sorry. I apologize there for a second. Mr. Yomarz, sorry. I apologize. That's the thirst I have to find him. To get that interview. To get the golden interview.
You're a thirsty boy, Tommy.
Very thirsty. Wish I had something to drink. I'm very parched right now, which you suck, man. You know, because you're drinking water right now. Honestly.
Nah, that's moonshine.
How old are you, little boy? Would you like a balloon? He didn't answer the question.
Are you actually offering me a balloon? Like, if I say yes, will you give me a balloon?
Where is the balloon? Oh shoot! It got thrown out. It was.
I don't know, man.
I had a deflated thumbs up balloon. I should have bought me another one. It's like $5 at my local grocery store, and I used it for one of the parodies in my videos. But this is how it goes on Tommy Talks, folks. You know, it's like I was explaining to Yomarz here. Tommy Talks is like eating a sandwich, and oh wait a minute. How about this? Tommy Talks is like eating a cake. You slice off a piece of that cake and you start eating it. And then you get to the point where you don't like the cake anymore. You're just like, I'm fine. And then you're like, at some point, then there's certain cakes that you get. That's a Tommy Talks episode that you just go. Oh, excuse me. Sorry.
No, I can't see you right now, so I'm assuming you're actually devouring a real cake.
No. Yeah, that's the problem with all my guests. They hear me. They can't see the insanity and the veracity, but everybody's going to be able to see this, and they're just going to be like this. Why, Tommy? Why? I'm just me, folks, and people ask me, Tommy, how do you be you? I'm just me. I'm just Tommy NC 2010, old positive, good-looking Tommy NC 2010. Ding!
The man of positivity.
Yes. Woo! Sorry. So, to conduct this interview, Mr. Yomarz, what inspired you to be here on YouTube?
On YouTube in general?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, the basic answer is that I watch a lot of YouTube and I wanted to make stuff like that. Like, I watch a lot of video game reviewers, your angry video game nerds, your Angry Joes, your Jontrons, your, all those guys from back in the day. And I was like, I want to make stuff like that. And because I have a history in making video, like, I've gone to school for it since, like, high school. I used to make videos for fun since, like, middle school. I decided that I probably have the chops to do it, so I gave it a try. And my early ones, they're not too much to shake a stick at, but I've gotten better, and I think it reflects in my stuff.
Now, is there any specific YouTubers that have inspired you to be who you are? Like, I could say I have multiple YouTubers, and those YouTubers, 1, the Nostalgic Critic, 2, Cool Duder, 3, Chris Perillo. Those 3 people, I took a little bit of each one of them and I made me. Those are the 3 people that really, those are my 3 badges. I've really have achieved meeting Cool Duder. I've achieved meeting Chris Perillo, but the one man I have not achieved meeting yet is the Nostalgic Critic. But let me finish getting this interview on. We'll get down the road. We'll have more into this interview to go. But so the people that inspired you, who were those particular people?
I don't know if I can name just a couple particular people, because it was really just the entire thing of video game reviews on YouTube. I mean, even back when I started, it was saturated, and now it's kind of dead. But I mean, there's still people who go at it. But I was really more inspired just by seeing all that and seeing it was like a viable thing. Lots of people doing it. Lots of people making really high quality stuff in video game reviews on YouTube. So yeah, I don't know. I could probably think of more specific people later. And of course, like commenters have compared me or said I'm ripping off like everybody under the sun because, you know, everything's derivative on YouTube.
You know, I've watched some of your videos, and you do a really good job with the editing, and you really have good style, I say, and you know, it's
Thanks, man.
you know, I just have to say that, you know, a lot of your, you know, I left a comment on one of your videos, and I asked you, I think I said, how are, you know, you do this review on this product that's been getting a lot of bad reviews, and have you had troubles with this device, by the way, at all yet?
Oh, you're talking about the Switch video?
Yes.
I mean, that wasn't really a review. That was just a little joke video I made for fun. I just had an idea, like a dumb idea, and I made it into a video like a half hour later.
So you don't have a Switch, actually.
No, I do have a Switch. I was recording that on my Switch. I don't have my Switch currently because I let a friend borrow it, but I do have a Switch. And not too many issues. A little bit of the left Joy-Con, whatever. But I got a Pro controller pretty soon after that, so I don't have to deal with that garbage.
Everybody has one of those friends that comes over and says, "Hey, can I borrow something?" And then, unless how that friend is, he gets
I mean, because like the only game really worth playing on the Switch right now is Zelda, and I already beat Zelda, so I was like, oh, he wanted to play it, but he didn't have one, and he was considering buying one just for Zelda, and I'm like, it's just one game, dude. You don't need to buy a whole system just for that.
Okay. What is one of your most highly rated videos here on YouTube?
Highly rated? Like most viewed?
Yeah, mostly viewed.
So my most viewed video on my channel is actually, it's my most hated video, but I leave it on just because it has so many views. I used to do Let's Plays, me and a friend, and we just used to do like, you know, your generic Let's Plays, play a game for like 15, 20 minutes, and then that's the episode. And we did one on a porn game. Yeah.
I just cringed, by the way.
I know. So we did one on a porn game just to do like the funny story bits in the beginning. We cut it like once it got to like actual nudity.
Graphic.
But,
let's get it on.
Yeah,
Let's get it on.
It was this Let's Play on this game, Town Library Debt, which is part of the prestigious Town series of sex games.
You might be editing this. I should have warned you.
Oh, am I not allowed to curse?
Certain guests I let curse, but some guests I do ask, not because my channel is a PG-13 channel.
Oh, sorry.
Of course, the fact that I was drunk at one point, and people blame me and stuff like that. So.
Sorry, I didn't know. I could cut the topic. I could change topics.
No. You continue to, you know, without the vulgarity if you can.
Okay. Sorry. Yes, of course. So this Let's Play of this porn game that we did. Is that okay? Can I say porn?
Sure. Yeah, you can say porn.
Okay. It's my my highest viewed video. I can't remember what it's at, but has so many views. Like no comments, no likes or dislikes or anything. There's like no audience interaction because nobody wants to leave their mark on this video. But it has so many views, and I keep it up just because it has so many views, and it makes no money because of course the tags are all vulgar. So the advertisers don't want to stick to something like that.
Yes.
Yeah. That's not how all my videos are. I don't want to give the impression that I just review XXX red light district kind of stuff. No. I do like actual dignified video games.
Yes, I watched your video of of you doing a review of Sonic Dark or something like that, or you said that how this game is really horrible.
Oh, the Shadow the Hedgehog?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
It was pretty funny and awesome at the same time.
Yeah, I'm really proud of that video. That's like my epic masterpiece. It's like 20 minutes long. It's one of the longer videos I've done.
What's the best part of that video, would you say, in your opinion? The best part of that video?
You just want me to talk about the
What?
Nostalgia
No,
Critic
I-
cameo at the end.
No, why would I do
Mr.
that, dude?
Sneaky.
I'm not sneaky. I'm just Tommy. Okay, I'm just asking questions. I'm not actually a reporter. I'm just a YouTuber.
Okay, well, of course, the best part of that video is the little cameo I have from the Nostalgia Critic at the end, where he's like, who's Yomarz? Just a little thing I got him to do. Yeah.
Dude, I'm sorry.
That's the perks of being associated. I mean, I'm not a big channel. I have like just under 4,000 subscribers, but just being on a network like Channel Awesome lets you meet so many cool people and get you in touch with them, and yeah.
How did you come across to meeting Channel Awesome? How did you get associated with them?
Well, I got with the site because back in 2014, I guess that would be in like the summer or something. The Nostalgia Critic put a talent search attached to the Lorax video, I believe. Yeah, and it was just calling for content creators to show examples of a show you're already doing, or pitch a show, and then they'll review it and see if you've got what it takes to join the site. And I didn't think anything of it. I had been doing videos for a couple months before that, since I started in December of 2013, and so I'd been doing videos for like 6 months before that. Not a whole lot of time. So I just submitted what I had, like my reel essentially, and they got back to me a couple months later and just said that I'm on the site. And then I got put on, and it was as simple as that. Like, there wasn't a big meeting. There was a Skype call, like me giving my information and talking about my show and like what I'm gonna be doing, what specifics. But yeah, it was just the kind of thing that happened. Yeah, it wasn't like a big ceremonious thing, but it was cool. And I met everybody because I went to this con in 2015, Midwest Media Expo. And the year that I went, it was like a huge Channel Awesome event. And all the big people from Channel Awesome were going. Some of the other newer people like me were going. And because of that, I was able to meet a lot of the bigger people like Nostalgia Critic, Lindsay Ellis, Todd in the Shadows, Link Hara, Brad Jones. I was able to meet like all those guys. But since then, there hasn't really been a big gathering like that. Not as big, with as many of like the known people as that Midwest Media Expo a couple years ago.
Now, I'm curious, what is the future for your channel?
The future?
Yes.
Oh, I don't know, man. I just make videos in the moment. I don't plan, which is a huge problem. I'm sure a lot of my fans are kind of annoyed at me for not putting out content as much as I can, but it's hard being a film student. Yeah, I go to college for video production, and so there's a lot of work in that, and I'm trying to do this, and I'm trying to, just maintain other things, I also have like my own video business where I do commercials and music videos for people locally. So I'm juggling a lot of balls in the air, but I'm also trying to get this YouTube thing done, which I'm really having a lot of fun with. Yeah.
That definitely sounds very interesting, that the fact that you have a lot on your plate, but you still juggle a YouTube channel. And a lot of people, have trouble with juggling their YouTube channel right now. Sit with the YouTube boycott, with the ad revenue kind of, I was, what am I thinking here? I just went for a second. My mind is just like, and then boop, boop, oh geez, you shouldn't have pulled out in front of that train, man. That's the brain train right there. That's the brain.
Waiting for the train.
The brain.
Train that'll take you far away.
Yes.
I think that's the line.
Get ready for brain drain. What's in thick skull number 1? What was that from, by the way?
Oh, I don't know.
You seriously don't know?
No, I don't.
That was from Jim Carrey when he played the Riddler in Batman Forever.
Oh. I've seen Batman and Robin way more than I've seen Batman Forever.
A back credit card? A back credit card. Sorry.
Classic.
Huh?
I said classic.
Oh, geez, yes. How fiddles the tiddles on the emotional effect of, YouTubers and just, where do you think YouTube is going, man? Where do you think, in the sector of YouTube, where do you think YouTube is going? Do you think this is the decline of YouTube, or do you think that YouTube will rise above all this garbage and then still be the massive beast that it is still today? Do you think the 2006 version of YouTube would be laughing at YouTube today? But even though it has become a big, massive cyber juggernaut, it's been kind of like reflected on stuff that, like needs to be taken off of there, but needs to be staying on and needs to have it so people can support their families. What do you think about this whole thing, this whole YouTube crackdown?
I don't know, man. I mean, Google has a lot to do managing a site like YouTube, which is essentially, even with all the policing and like the restrictions and all the stuff that they do to try to, make sure people don't steal content or put up awful things or anything like that. It's still like the Wild West. It's still craziness. It's more than anybody can manage. And I guess that's why they tried that whole YouTube Heroes thing, which never really panned out. But
and we're gonna take away the dislike button. We're gonna take it away. Yeah, that didn't happen. That was a lie.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I feel like there's a huge growing disparity between like the top channels and the rest of us. Which, I mean, how do you really combat that when the larger people are getting, YouTube Red deals and Hollywood deals, movie deals, TV deals, this and that? They're getting book deals. Then these people are becoming like actual I mean, I don't have a problem with people getting success like that. Good for them. But like, how do you cater to everybody else? I mean, YouTube tried the thing where they have the featured creator. I think it's if you have above 1,000 subscribers, you can have the chance to be featured on the trending page. I think that was it. And I don't know how well that's really working for people, but you got to do more stuff like that because there's so many people that go unnoticed, and the climate is really favoring toward these bigger juggernaut YouTubers.
Yes, and it's kind of like the standards. Oh yeah, like you feel like sometimes YouTube is like, you get the feeling that this YouTube is gets to the point where they are just, have you ever gone to how old are you exactly?
22.
You're 22? Okay, so you can go to the clubs. So it's like going to a club. What?
No, yeah, you can go to the clubs. Yeah, you're old enough, kid. Yeah.
Well, you're past 21. You're 20.
Yeah.
22.
Yeah.
So, it's like you go into the club and then it's just like, wait a minute, how many subscribers do you have? You're just like, 400. Go. Shoo. What? Dude,
get out of here.
You see this club right here? This is the 1 million club. You can't come in the 1 million club. The 100 club is over there. That's the sound of like the you walk up in there and it's like, then there's all the awesome people in there. You're like, why can we go over and chill there? Because you're at the 1 million club. You can't come in the 1 million club. If you want to go over there, you're gonna lose your subs.
That is kind of how I feel when I'm at like conventions with larger YouTubers and I'm hanging out with them. Like when I was at that con in Detroit with all the Channel Awesome people, I was just put on the signing table with everybody else because I'm part of Channel Awesome. And so people were going by, like, Nostalgia Critic had a huge line. Todd in the Shadows had a huge line. But then I'm just sitting there with my Sharpie. I had like 2 people show up one person actually recognized me and knew who I was. But I had 2 people who were just like, oh, you're here. I might as well just get your signature.
And let me guess, you had a moment where Doug just walked up to you and said, don't worry, Yomarz, it's going to be all right.
And then we high-fived and we got milkshakes. And some epic 80s pop song played in the background. It was a great moment.
Boo, 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 boo. Honestly, have you ever watched that music video, dude?
The actual music video for it?
Yes.
No.
It's a guy singing and thrashing on his bed. And they're like, what's that have to do with the danger zone, dude? It's not even like... It just shows clips of the movie, and he's in this, like... It's like white room with the white bed with... It looks like a porn setup. Like... He's just rustling in the bed. Oh, wait for the danger zone. Oh, jeez.
I think Top Gun's actually the official music video. Just the entirety of Top Gun.
Oh, yes, Top Gun. What a good movie. He flips upside down, flips the guy off. Whoop, whoosh. Technically doing stuff that you couldn't technically do in a jet without crashing it.
It's a movie.
Yeah, it's Tom Cruise, which is so. Tom Cruise walks in on the set. So, guys, what do I have to do? You just be Tom Cruise. You just be yourself. Oh, really? Okay. And they're like, oh shoot, get the CGI ready. Get the CGI ready. We don't have CGI. Damn.
I don't think you can CGI the crazy out of Tom Cruise. I think the Scientology will slip in.
I don't think Tom Cruise is just crazy. I think Tom Cruise is the crazy. Have you ever watched Trailer Park Boys?
No, I haven't.
Okay, it's a joke. It's like Mr. Leahy is the liquor. So it means stands for Tom Cruise. Tom Cruise is the crazy. So when he's talking, he's like, Tom Cruise is not crazy. Tom Cruise is the crazy. Oh, jeez. What would Tom Cruise sound like in a frog together in a blender? You're trying to... I just saw you smile. You're just trying to imagine what that would look like. What that was...
No, I'm just imagining the Will It Blend guy. Putting Tom Cruise in a blender. Don't breathe this.
Who would drink... Okay, folks, put 2 in the chat. If you would drink... Okay, hold on a second. If somebody took Tom Cruise and put him into a blender with a milkshake, a strawberry milkshake, would you drink Tom Cruise?
Strawberry.
It's already going to be strawberry. It's going to be red. What does crazy look like? I'm not feeling crazy, but I just killed Tom Cruise. Oh, it's wrong. I don't hate Tom Cruise, folks. I think he's insane. Sorry.
I think that's fair.
Everybody has their own opinions about celebrities, you know? Like, you know, people wonder how celebrities think, and people do. And, you know, the thing is that we just have to make content on here and just, you know, like me and Yomarz, we try our best. We get up every single day. We put on our red shirt and gray shirt and put on our headphones, and yes, I can see you. You can't see me.
I mean, for all I know, you could also be wearing a red shirt and a gray shirt.
Fortunately, no. I'm actually wearing a dress shirt, a gray tie with red stripes on it, and a black jacket with a gray hat on.
Classy.
Or I could be naked.
Oh. I thought this was a family-friendly show, Tommy.
It is. Or I could not be wearing any pants right now, honestly.
That's true. Do a job interview style.
Can you imagine that, going to a job interview? Well, okay. Well, Stanley, we like your cut. You're a really straightforward guy. You know, you're really good. Nice to meet you. He's like, oh, I'm supposed to stand up? And he's like, yeah, why? He's just like,
Can you leave the room first?
And he's just like, why do you keep scooting yourself away from the table? Why are you turning yourself around? Oh, nothing. He's like, son, are you not wearing any pants? No. Son, you got the job.
Neither am I.
Neither am I. Welcome to No Pants. You achieved the first thing here. No pants at all.
Welcome to the pants factory. You need to know how it feels to not have pants.
If I would love to have, if me and Yomar lived near each other, me and him would do a skit like this. Of course, that'd be awkward. Me and him both.
Somebody can draw fan art of that instead.
Who wants to do it? Fan art. Me and Yomar together, giving each other a high five, wearing no pants, and the logo says No Pants Company. Who wants to do it? Me. Oh, jeez. Are you enjoying yourself, Mr. Yomar?
Yeah. It's fun.
I hope I'm not left a bad taste in your mouth.
Nah.
Whew. Oh my God, it is so hot in here, dude. I have a studio light over here, and it points down on me, and I sweat like I just sweat like no tomorrow.
Gee, yeah. The room where I shoot all my show is in this little. Let me try to measure this by eye, like 15 by 15 foot room with my like computer desk and all of my stuff in it. And so moving my studio lights in, like I have softbox big old lights that I use to shoot my show. It's like there's no room to walk at all. With my tripod, with my lights, with my microphone stand and everything. That is just a mess. Like I need like a studio and a crew to shoot this freaking thing.
It's amazing how when you really want to be a professional YouTuber and be a big highlighting YouTuber, how much money it takes. Exactly. You know, it's just like, you don't, like Walter White says, you don't buy from just one store.
I don't know if you should use Walter White as your role model. I don't know if he's the best person to look to.
I just watched all the seasons of Breaking Bad. I'm sorry.
I don't think the message at the end is Walter was a good guy who made smart business decisions.
You know, Yomar, if you want to, you can edit this part. We can put this as the ending. Hold on. Yomar, say my name.
Tommy Talks.
You're damn right. Okay, if you what was your opinion of the ending of Breaking Bad? Like, what was your honest opinion of that season finale, the ending, the whole story coming to an end? What was your opinion on that?
I liked it at the time. I thought that it was a nice it was a nice way to wrap it up because Walter surviving it would be weird. I don't know. And it was also nice seeing Jesse make it out. Like, he didn't deserve any of this. He was just a pothead who was in the wrong place at the wrong time.
There's so many times that I watched Jesse and I'm like laughing because I didn't pay attention to his facial reactions. Jesse has this kind of like vicious but kind of goofy face all the time. For instance, Jesse's staying there with the lawyer out in the desert waiting for, Walter to come out and talk to them, and where they have this awkward dad moment where they hug each other, and Jesse's like, "Tell me you don't care about me! Tell me!" And then Walter's just like, "I'm gonna pretend to be your dad. I'm gonna pretend to be your dad."
I think the best moment is when he's eating dinner with Walter and Skyler.
I love it. He's just
sitting there like, so how's it going?
You finally realize, like, it's a breakdown of just, because remember, Jesse hadn't actually sat down with Skyler. Skyler had met Jesse previously by saying, "Quit selling my husband dope. Quit selling him drugs." And that was the previous conversation, her threatening that my brother's a DEA agent. you know, watching Breaking Bad and restarting it from the beginning, and just by the way, what is your opinion of Better Call Saul?
I mean, I only watched the first season. I haven't watched season 2, but it didn't really grab me in the same way the Breaking Bad grabbed me.
Well, here's the thing, because I feel like the Breaking Bad was more of an explosive, thing, but Better Call Saul is because remember, Saul Goodman is the guy that goes around for his criminal lawyers, which is illegal, and he fixes the situations. He takes care of the problems that need to be taken care of. So it's going to be kind of dull. It's going to be kind of boring. Every episode is Saul running around trying to take care of his criminal clients. And so that's the idea. So a lot of people have been telling me that the rest of the seasons are going to be Saul basically at some point meeting up with Walter White, but it's going to be from his angle. And my question is, does that mean Bryan Cranston would come on to Better Call Saul? Does that mean that he would...
I can see him doing quick cameos. I don't know if he would be like a long-running character. He's probably done with that. He's got movies to make.
Oh, you mean, what is it? I recently watched one of those movies, by the way, and it kind of made me snicker, but it kind of didn't make me snicker. You know what movie I'm talking about? People keep talking about this quote.
Are you thinking of Why Him?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't watch it, but I know a friend who watched it. It doesn't sound very good.
Yeah. What is it? Oh, no. Bukkake. The whole time down the dad is saying it. And they're like, oh, this is what that means, actually. Oh, God. But I did see, it was interesting. I did see Bryan Cranston in the Godzilla film. What was your opinion on that, of him being in that movie?
He was wasted in that movie. He was only in it for like the first 20 minutes.
And he was killed by the monster. It was just like,
yeah.
It's like, okay, it's like putting Brian, it's like, okay, can you imagine if they had Bryan Cranston in Breaking Bad, and it's like, okay, he's going to be an epic character. Boom. Oh, he's dead.
I mean, that's what they were planning with Jesse. They were going to kill him off after the first season.
Really? When was he supposed to die?
I can't remember when, but I know that he was supposed to be written off pretty early in the show. But they liked him so much. They liked his character, and they liked Aaron Paul enough that they kept him on. And then he became a mainstay.
I can remember that so many people would say the B word because Jesse brought it back. Because the guy,
oh yeah.
When I would watch Jesse lay down the B word, and I'm like, wait a minute, he's just saying it to regular people, and they're just like, not even. They're just like. I got to the point where I did like Jesse, because I at first I didn't like Jesse, and then I kind of watched the series again, and I learned to like Jesse because he was just angry because he was being manipulated by Walt, and Walt, and I can understand why Jesse did not kill Walt. Because he knew Walt was shot. He looked down and he saw the blood on Walt's jacket, and he's like, "You're gonna die anyway." So that's why he left, and that's why
he's like, "I'm not gonna give you the satisfaction of just killing you.
I'm gonna let you die."
Yeah,
I love.
He didn't want to be used by him one last time.
Oh my gosh, my favorite part is when Walter White calls up Lydia, which, oh my gosh, she deserved that. Oh my gosh, every scene with Lydia, I'm like, oh, somebody kill this broad. She's so annoying. What?
Yeah, I'm just trying to remember because it's been a while since I watched it. She was the person who worked at the German sauce company.
Yeah, and she was the one that was so paranoid. She made all the guys sit across from her and talk with her. You remember that? Mike was
sit behind her at the diner.
Yeah, Mike was leery about it because he was like, at first, honestly, I feel like they shouldn't have killed Mike off. I wish that they hadn't killed Mike off because Mike was one of these characters that I thought was actually, I felt sad when they killed him. Like, seeing him and his granddaughter and seeing the connection, and now from watching Better Call Saul, it's now sad because now you realize Mike's gonna die.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's why you do something like that, because it has that emotional impact. If he was a worse character, then you wouldn't care. But he was a good character, so he was a well-written character. So it really punches you in the gut when a guy like that goes.
What is your opinion on how you can make a good show? Do you think it's the writing or do you think it's the actors? What do you think? Because
I mean, there's no one answer to that, man. It's like you can have a good show with bad writing and good actors, or vice versa. Or it could just be you can have a great show that coasts solely on its cinematography. It looks pretty, so it's worth watching.
Is it so pretty that the fact that you're looking at it's like, oh, it's so pretty. Don't go towards the light. I can't help it. It's so beautiful. Is it kind of like that?
This is kind of how I feel about that show, Mr. Robot. I don't know if you ever watched it.
Bits and pieces of it.
Yeah, it's a show. Yeah, you probably know it's a show about this hacker guy. And so I'm not
hey, you know what I'm waiting for? And what? Sorry, I'm not yelling at you. I'm waiting for it to come on Netflix. Okay, folks, that's what I do. I wait for hit shows to go off television, and I wait for them to go on Netflix so I can sit down, have my cola, have my popcorn, and then binge watch, just like magic.
Yeah. Do you have Amazon Prime?
No, I have Netflix. I don't have Amazon.
Oh, okay. Because Mr. Robot's with Amazon Prime right now, so I don't think they're gonna go to Netflix.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, dang it!
You gotta. They picked their team. They picked Amazon Prime.
Wow. I've actually talked with Netflix, and they've explained to me, oh yeah, it's basically contracts. The contracts expire. I'm like, wait a minute. So you're telling me old movies like Dante's Peak, Daylight, you guys just don't put down a contract? These movies are old. People are not wanting to watch them, but when people remember them, they want to go find them. And then find out, oh, it's not on Netflix. The contract is expired. You should really have that contract already put in there.
But these things are made in bulk deals with the distributors, so they'll get like 50 movies from Fox or 50 movies from whoever, and it's only for a certain amount of time, because these guys also want to shop around, and maybe after a certain amount of time they'll give it to Hulu for whatever reason. They'll give it to Amazon Prime.
Can you imagine walking into the Netflix server room and how massive that room is, and you're just like, oh, and they're like, the guy is like walking with you like, hello, my name is Jeebs. How are you doing there today? And it's like a little cyber robot. It's like, you, oh my gosh, he's like, how are you doing today? What movie could I help you find? I don't know. And he's just like, just remember.
So it's like a video store, but in a server room.
Yeah.
Somehow, I think it's probably a lot lamer with a lot more wires scattered around.
Okay. Which end does this go in? This slot A or slot B? I don't know. No, that's the wrong wire. Why did Netflix just go down? I can't watch Scrubs anymore.
Netflix snipped the red wire.
Which wire? They're all red. Ah! Somebody put a green wire. Who put Hulu in here? Every
Hulu.
company, every wire represents different companies. Okay, cut the white and red wire. No, that's YouTube. Don't touch that. That's not just YouTube.
Why is this all in Netflix headquarters?
Because secretly, Netflix is the... Oh, get this. Okay, hold on a second. I want you to hear this, okay? I did this today. I was talking to Google. Google,
Talking to
are
Google?
you Skynet?
I'm glad I'm not. It's more focused on extermination than helpfulness. Skynet will make a terrible Google assistant.
You gave me a different answer this time.
Wait, what did it say before?
It said, I am not. I like people. Skynet doesn't like people.
That's pretty great. I remember with Cortana on Windows 10, you could ask her, where is Master Chief? Because Cortana's from Halo.
Yeah.
And it would respond with, oh, I don't know, but he's out there somewhere, or something like that.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Google, where is Master Chief?
Oh, I think this is only with Cortana on Windows.
Wikia. Master Chief Petty Officer John 117,
Oh.
or more commonly known as the Master Chief, is a Spartan II commando of the UNSC Naval Special Warfare Command who became one of the most important UNSC heroes during the Human Covenant War.
Wow.
Yes. I'll say.
Oh.
Google, where is Doug Walker?
I found this on Facebook.
Oh.
Uh, hold on a second. Google, tell me the truth. Are you the Illuminati?
I can search that for you.
Quit lying to me, Google.
According to the Hope Line, practice telling the truth. When you start to feel the urge to lie, stop and think for a moment. Think about what the other person would feel about you if they knew you were lying. Think about how you would feel if people lied to you all the time.
Oh, you mean who is Walter White? Hold on a second.
It should be who is Heisenberg.
Who is Heisenberg?
According to Wikipedia, Werner Karl Heisenberg was a German theoretical physicist and one of the key pioneers of quantum mechanics.
Okay. I wasn't asking for the real character, the real person. I was asking about the Walter White. Are you having a good time, by the way?
Yeah, it's fun. It's been fun.
Are you not amused? Are you not impressed? How many gummy bears and jelly bears do I have to give you to impress you? Ho, 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 ho. Yes, yes. Drink your caramel tea. That does not have cyanide in it, by the way. Get it? Get the reference? No. What was he put in Lydia's drink? I forgot. It was cyanide, or what was that?
Oh, was
Opium?
Was it ricin?
Yeah, ricin.
I always
yeah.
use ricin.
Now, I have a question for you. Sorry to
Yeah.
keep asking all these questions about Breaking Bad, but I've been wanting to talk with somebody about it.
Sure.
do you
I am known as the expert on Breaking Bad, of course. I know everything about Breaking Bad.
Now, do you think Walter... Now, here's the thing. Here's what got me confused. Did Walter actually poison the kid, or was it the plant that poisoned the kid? Because here's the thing. Why did he not tell Jesse that he used a plant instead of the ricin?
Well, when the ricin kills you, right? I think the plant did some. What was it?
It makes you sick.
The plant made you sick without it. Like fakes the symptoms of something without killing you. Wasn't that it? Because the boy lived.
Yeah, the boy lived, but then Jesse gets mad because he thinks that Walter poisoned the kid. They imply that Walter did poison the kid because they show the plant at his house, so he gave the kid the plant. Yeah, there's a lot of questions that you ask yourself of why certain things happen, and it's the storyline, but I think that when it comes down to it, brass tacks, it's the idea of just how, there was so many times that Walter's brother-in-law, could have seen that he was Heisenberg. There was so many things.
But it was that book, man.
Huh?
That book's what did it.
Yeah, like, how did, at any point, you realize it was his own demise, by the way, Walter's demise, because he was the one that left that book out. Because if he hadn't left that book out, do you think that, Walter's brother-in-law would have found that out he was Heisenberg? What do you think?
I mean, I guess if he didn't see everything else, then he probably would have still been in the dark. Seems like a pretty thick-skulled dude.
Oh, yeah, big time. Like, what kind of DEA agent walks up to a criminal and beats the snot out of, like, he beats up Jesse. He has no liable reason to beat up Jesse. How would he know that Jesse arranged something like this? Of course, he did do that. He had the lawyer, Saul Goodman, get his assistant to play a hospital attendant. It said that his wife was in the hospital and he started freaking out, having these nervous breakdowns. But I just don't know how he would have figured that out, how he would have connected the dot that Jesse would have done that.
I don't know, man. I haven't seen the show in a while.
Sorry, I
should
apologize.
rewatch it.
I mean, I just recently watched it, so I apologize. I'm sorry for stealing this interview with
No, it's fine. I can do a Breaking Bad cast. Yeah.
Oh, jeez. So let me think here. What else can I ask you? What else would you like? Is there anything you'd like to plug here on the show? That...
I guess I could plug my show.
All right, let it go.
Yeah, sure. Go to youtube.com/ oh god, I don't even know my own URL. Just look up Yomarz, Yomarz on YouTube.
The link will be in the description below, dude.
Yeah. Okay. I've already described it, but I do a show about video games, video game reviews. Lately, I've been doing a lot of videos about mobile games, like really bad phone games. I've been doing the show. I've been having a lot of fun with it, but the well's been kind of running dry, finding like the same crap over and over. But I do a show where I look at like really bad ripoffs of like video game IPs on the Android App Store. Like I'll find a couple games that are clearly just stealing the Mario character, like stealing the IP and using it for clicks, and I'll just do reviews on those things. Yeah.
That sounds awesome, dude. That really... I hope that more for your success, and I hope that I can't wait to see your channel is a really good thriving channel, and that you will go far, dude. And
thanks, man.
When I end the show, hopefully you could stay a little bit longer. I'd like to talk with you a little bit. I'll do that with all my guests. Have a after show and talk with my guest. And I just want to say thank you so much, folks, for watching the Tommy Talks show. And there's a lot more Tommy Talks coming up soon. This episode is, will be going out, and I hope that you will enjoy it. It's been pre-recorded, so I hope that you enjoyed this awesome episode of Tommy Talks. And if you have any questions to Mr. Yomar, leave them in the comments, and Mr. Yomar, when he's not busy, will answer some of your comments.
Yeah, when I have time.
Yeah, when he has time. He's a very busy man. He's a very busy man. He's secretly Heisenberg. Folks, we broke
I wish I had a hat to put on.
I already have a hat. Say my name.
Tommy NC 2010?
You're damn right. He got it right the second time.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. Didn't I say Tommy Talks before?
Yeah, that's my talk show, dude. I was just going along with it. But, so also, folks, check out his link in the description below. And also check out the GoFundMe. Help me get to DC for Playlist Live. And check out his channel and leave this comment. Yomar, you're the most awesome dude here on YouTube. Leave that in all of his comments when you're watching his video. When you watch this episode and you get all the way through and you hear this part, leave that comment. Yomar, you're the most awesome dude here on YouTube. Leave that comment. And that will mean Yomar will know that you're one of my fellow Tommy heads coming over to his channel and becoming a Yomar. What do you call your fans, by the way?
Oh, I don't know. Fans.
I always like to name my fans. Tommy. I came up with Tommy heads a long time ago because these are people that dedicate themselves to my channel and just binge watch my videos, and so I call them Tommy heads.
Yeah, I'll think of something creative. I don't know.
Yomaris.
Yo. Yoreos.
Yoreos.
I don't know. I'll think of something better. I'll put it on a t-shirt.
Oh, geez, yes. Do you have t-shirts yet, by the way?
No, I don't have any kind of merch. All I have is... Nah, I've got nothing. I do have a Patreon. You can go to my Patreon if you want to.
Check that out, folks, on his channel.
Yeah, I have a link to all my social media stuff on my channel. It's all up there.
Yes, go check him out, Mr. Yomar. As always, I'm Tommy in C2010. This is Mr. Which way do I point? Wait a minute, no. Okay. This is Mr. Yomar over here. Next to me, Mr. Yomar. I'm poking at him. I'm pointing right at him.
Wait, which way should I point back?
You're okay. As always, I'm Tommy in C2010, and I tip my hat to you. More awesome episodes to come out soon. I have some possible interviews in the future that are coming out, and I might have another interview. It's on the hook right now. I'm just going to say he's a radio personality, and we'll get to see his face here on the show, and he is here in Western North Carolina. That's all I'm going to say. And also, I'm respectfully here with Mr. Yomar, and as always, I'm keeping you on the inside fact. Subscribe, support, stay positive. Keeping you on the inside fact.